What if our faith could inspire someone else's faith? In the Old Testament, we read the story of a man named Naaman. Naaman was a high-profile army commander in the nation of Aram, and he had leprosy. And at one point, Naaman's men went out and they captured an Israelite girl, and she became the servant of his wife. And in 2 Kings 5:3, it says this, she, speaking of the Israelite slave, said to her mistress, "If only my master would see the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy." Well, that was all Naaman needed to hear. He packed his bags and took a caravan out to Israel, found the prophet Elisha. To make a long story short, he followed his instructions and was completely cured of his leprosy. And we read his response in verse 17. It says this, "From now on, I will never again offer burnt offerings or sacrifices to any other god except the Lord." And suddenly, one of the most powerful men in Aram was worshiping the Lord. I wonder how many countless generations were impacted by this one man's faith. And it all started with an Israelite girl who's never even named in Scripture. You know, Thomas is in the stage right now where he's kind of freaked out by bugs. If we see a bug, we need to kill it and quick. So today we were actually in the basement playing, and we were building a fort to protect us from the dinos, okay? And we're stacking up old Amazon boxes. You might have some in your basement. And he lifted a box and saw a spider was in the box below, and he jumped back. "Daddy, spider, you gotta get it. And I just said, calm down. And I didn't get the spider. I just positioned myself in between him and the bug, and I said, "Thomas, it's gonna be okay. The bug's not gonna get you. Daddy's here." And suddenly his countenance changed. Because of Dad's courage, suddenly he was courageous, and we ended up playing the rest of the time. And he was so transformed that by the end of our playtime, before we went upstairs, he waved bye to the bug. He said, "Bye, see you later. See you tomorrow, bug." Isn't that amazing? I think faith is a lot like that. It can rub off on others. So today there might be somebody in your life who is just looking for a reason to go all in with God. And if we, like the servant girl, would be bold enough to trust God in an area where maybe we have lacked faith, someone might just see it, and it might transform them and change their life forever.